Today, we are going to be introducing ourselves to informational text. Informational text has characteristics that are factual. They present information that are only based on facts and evidence. The objective or the idea behind it is to provide unbiased information without opinions or beliefs. So it's leaving out all of the opinions. It's organized with a clear structure. They have headings, subheadings, bullet points. Sometimes they have pictures with text features that go with it. It's informative. It's there to provide information and details and explanations. It's very specific to what it's trying to convey. It doesn't use figurative language. It uses technical terms or general terms. The purpose of an informational text is to inform the readers of the information, is to explain a concept or a process. It may be to persuade them to believe one side or the other. But again, even when it's trying to persuade you, it's only given facts. It's to describe something or it's a set of instructions. Here we have two very short passages. One of these passages is an informational text, and the other one is a narrative fiction. Because up to this point, this is really what we've been talking about is a narrative fictional story. So we're going to kind of compare the two. So I'm going to go ahead and read the first passage called The Solar System. Subheading, Our Celestial Neighbor. The solar system is a collection of planets, moons, asteroids, and comets that orbit the sun. 8 planets are commonly recognized: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Each planet has its unique characteristics and feature. Mercury is the closest planet to the sun and the smallest in the solar system. Venus is often called Earth's twin due to its similar size and composition. Earth is the only planet known to support life. Mars is a cold, rocky planet with thin atmosphere. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system and is composed primarily of gas. Saturn is known for its beautiful rings, which are made up of ice and rock particles. Uranus and Neptune are ice giants composed mostly of ice and gas. So, what kind of passage is this? You guessed it. It is an informational passage. And what does this passage have for us? If you kind of take a look, it has a subheading. A lot of informational text, every paragraph has a subheading telling you what that paragraph is going to be talking about. This informational text also only gives details and facts. And the purpose is to inform or explain, kind of educate. Let's go ahead and read the second passage. The Lost Bookstore. In a world dominated by digital screens, a quaint bookstore stood as a relic of the past. Its shelves were filled with books of all genres, each one a treasure waiting to be discovered. The bookstore was a haven for those who still appreciated the tactile experience of turning pages and the comforting smell of old paper. It was a place where people could escape into different worlds, learn new things, and find solace in a written word. So this one is a narrative passage. Provides a little bit more creative words. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. It gives character traits and a setting. And although this story doesn't have actual characters in it because it's a very short passage, it does go into details of the setting. And that's also something that an informational text doesn't necessarily give. It doesn't give a setting, it just gives you facts. And this story gave you the setting of a quaint bookstore. It even talks about how it smells in there and how it feels. So this one is definitely narrative. The purpose of a narrative story is to entertain. Narrative stories are written to entertain us and to build our creative mind. If you need to go back and write down to fill in some of these blanks, you can rewind and pause as needed. But next, it is your turn. Next, you are going to go back to your independent assignment.